You ever just sleep on your MacBook? Yeah, me neither. But got a new desk setup here. Well, I guess it's not really new. I kind of just cleaned things up. I was at the point where I was feeling lack of motivation and I wanted to get a new desk and just switch my whole setup here, but I decided just to give it a nice little deep clean, freshen things up, give it a little minimalistic feel, and I feel creative again, guys. And I actually had these old iMacs sitting on the desk. They were just collecting dust, so I decided to list those on Kijiji, and I'm trying to sell them because I finally want to get a new lens for the Sony ZV E10. Now, it's more of a, I guess it's kind of on the fence between a want and a need. I got my Sweden trip coming up in September and I'd really like to have a wide angle lens for the trip, so if I could flip those old iMacs and get a new lens, I wouldn't be disappointed. Because this camera, it's not the best camera, as most of you guys know. It's good, but it's not really worth investing in glass in my opinion. So now that Sony released that A6700, it's a little more tempting to me because that's an APS-C camera, so whatever lens I buy for this camera, I can switch it over to that. Most of you guys know my dream camera is the Sony ZV E1 with the 16 to 35 G master, but that comes out to around $5,000 and that's just out of my budget currently. So the A6700, I think it comes out to around $2,000, which is doable, so we'll see how that goes. I don't even know what I'm doing today. I just kind of wanted to pick up the camera and vlog, so let's have some fun. Well, that was great, minus all the mosquitoes and deer flies. A nice fasted 5-kilometer hike. Now that's something I've been doing a lot over the last few months, is intermittent fasting. I only try to eat between 12 and 6 p.m. and then that gives my body anywhere from 12 to 18 hours of fasting. Now I'm not going to dive into the health benefits here, but if you know, you know, and I really do love the way it makes me feel. But I might sound like a broken record here because I've said this probably in my last 3 vlogs. Since my car is broken, I haven't actually been able to go to the grocery store, so I don't have anything to really break my fast with. So I think we might need to ride my bike to Tim Hortons and get some food there, even though I do hate the food, but I wouldn't mind a nice little iced coffee. Just made it back home and the broken record strikes once again. As most of my subscribers know, my tire blew on my good bike, so I'm actually stuck riding this piece of junk right here, but I'm in a good mood today, so let's have some fun with it. Just like that, the fast is broken. Now I'm just caffeinating myself and I'm kind of feeling adventurous today. I might take the old trusty steed to some bike jumps. There's a nice little set of jumps right behind Tim Hortons here, so we'll see what we can get up to and hopefully we don't get hurt. And just like that, we are back on the bike, officially en route to the bike jumps, and they're just right around the corner here. And I was joking around when I was in Tim Hortons calling this thing a trusty steed. I don't trust this one bit, so we're gonna take it very easy and only hit small little tiny jumps. But that's what I love about vlogging, is it influences me to come out and do fun things, and hopefully, knock on wood, it doesn't influence me to hurt myself. So we'll see what happens, but let's have some fun. Well, I found one jump that's kind of worth hitting, and can't even really call it a jump, it's like a lump. So we'll hit that in 120 frames per second, slow it down a lot, and maybe it'll look cool. See, that's what you get when you subscribe to this channel. Not only do you receive beautiful, cinematically well put together vlogs, you also get appearances from X Game gold medalists like myself. Some gnarly dirt jumps if you ask me, but almost knocked over my camera. I'm out of breath, let's head home. Ooh-wee.
It's a hot one today, man. And that's the one downfall about my room is I do have these beautiful 3 windows here, but the sun is forward facing and it beams in my room all day. So right now it's actually 25 degrees in my room Celsius, and it makes it really hard and uncomfortable to edit in here. But if you are still watching right now, I just want to say thank you. You're a legend. You're a goddamn real one. But if you haven't, right now, drop a like, comment, nice hair dude, and yeah, I appreciate you guys. One thing about vlogging is I just absolutely love it, and I really came to the conclusion that even if people weren't watching, I'd still post these videos, because for me, being creative and vlogging is just kind of an escape. It keeps me sane and distracted, because when I'm not doing this, I get very restless and I resort to bad habits, you know? I have one of those brains that is just always go, 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 go. You could probably tell because how quick I'm talking right now, but I just need to stay busy and creative, and it's just the best thing for me. Enough rambling for now. I'm gonna dive into this edit and start editing the vlog, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Well, as I'm sweating my balls off here editing in my room, I just gotta say, how about that intro scene where I'm sitting in front of my computer? The composition on that is just absolutely beautiful. I love it. One thing I was just thinking about, and I know I just said that I would post these videos no matter what, but I slowly got to the point where like baseline views, where if my video doesn't get over 300 views, I question what I did wrong, which is unfortunate. And if you know me, you know I absolutely hate titles and thumbnail aspect to YouTube. I think it's just the worst. And the reason I always put these camera names in the title of my videos because it helps bring new eyes to the channel. And the way I look at it, for example, the Sony ZV E10 is a vlog camera. So if you're interested in this camera, you're probably interested in vlogging. So if I can get you to click and check out my vlog, you'll probably stick around. And it's been working pretty well. I'm grateful for that. And yeah, I don't even know what I wanted to say. I guess I'm gonna get back to the edit. Bye. Well, now that the caffeine wore off a bit, I'll talk a little slower. I was editing those last scenes and I was like, what the f, man, slow down. I sounded like I was cracked out. Got some good news. My dad actually just picked up the car and I guess it's fixed, not really. The mechanic said that the turbo was just underperforming, and since the car is a leased company vehicle, he said, unless you plan on keeping the car, there's no point of really dumping $6 grand into the turbo right now. So we had to fix a few other things, but the car is back and it's just going to be underperforming, and I guess we won't have as much power anymore. So that's alright, at least I can go get some groceries now. But I also realized that this has been a very talkative vlog, so let's end it off with some nice golden hour drone shots.